Hello and welcome to another edition of Countdowns with the Overdrive game. On this edition, we talk about boss battles, and what better game than a game that's nothing but boss battles, Ssbu the Colossus. Ssbu the Colossus is considered one of the, or the best boss battle game of all time, with the game being nothing but facing these 16 amazing colossi that you have to slay in order to proceed in the game. But which ones are the best ones? Which ones stand out? Which one makes it enjoyable to do over and over again? We get that amazing feeling that we all love. So today I have composed a list of the top. Well, how am I gonna say it? How am I gonna do this? Technically, this is a top 10, but I want to make it all 16. So I'm just gonna give a quick brief info about 16 to 11. So here we go. So here's a quick run, number 16 to number 11. Number 16, Phallogia. Everything about it I hate. The location, the strategies to do damage to it, its attacks, and the fact that it's surrounded by water just makes it worse. Number 15, Bassarin. Annoying to get it on its side by the glacier. Number 14, Zenobia. Not the best fight, and the bullbugging is just annoying. Number 13, Phaedra. Gets boring waiting for it to bend over and to get on. Number 12, Hydra. Not the best fight, just not an enjoyable battle. Number 11, Valus. The first boss can't be the best, but it's the easiest to beat. Now, let's get this started. This is the top 10 Ssbu the Colossus boss battles. Alright, let's see Barla. When it comes to who be in the top 10 between Valus and Barba, Valus was too easy and Barba was too annoying. But in the end, I went with Barba because again, it's better when there's more of a challenge. That's what's more fun about boss battles. But Barba's just annoying because when you're trying to climb up his beard, you somehow can't get off the beard and you're stuck, and then you waste all your energy just trying to get on him. It gets really annoying over time. But then. Oh, and he's like one of the most annoying shakers in the game. He just keeps constantly shaking when he only has like one or two weeks runs. He just barely makes it in the top 10. Zenobia is one of those battles where you can just have fun with it. Just enjoy what you're doing. It's just basically one fun giant obstacle course with pillars and runways, and if you touch the ground, you have to try to avoid a savage beast below that is trying to kill you. You must do this in order to get the armor off its back, or else there's nothing you can do but run and run and run. Heck. Between Zenobia and Celosia, Zenobia is easily the better one. I mean, it's something that you have to work hard towards doing, and at least he doesn't turn to an annoying bull ride when you get on him. The process of doing damage to him is fun, and it's quite an enjoying battle. Quadratus, the Great Bull, is the first of 7 quadrupedal colossi and the first colossi that aggro can be used in battle. The battle to me is the real beginning of the game, because Valus was just an easy process, and hell, if you watch my Let's Play, Valus doesn't even make a move. He doesn't even turn around, and I just kill him like that. Quadratus is to me the real start of the game, because that's when you really gotta find ways to defeat these colossi. The battle's pretty enjoyable. I mean, it's only the second one. But the one thing I love about him the most is his theme. Behind Dirge and Avion, it's probably one of my favorite themes of all time. Good boss battle, good theme, puts him in the top 10. Kiramori has the coolest arena and the darkest theme in the entire game. With it being located in a Colosseum, the battle is really enjoyable, with you having to shoot its arms and legs in order to make it fall over and for you to be able to get on its belly and stab it. And the higher it falls, the longer it stays down. For the music, I thought this is something that you hear on something like Malice, because it's dark tone, and because Malice is like one of the only ones, I think it's the only one that takes place in the night. I was like, oh, that would still work for Malice, but no, it works also well with Kiramori, but who cares, it's cool. What do you get when you mix the body of Valus, the axe of Gaius, and the arena of Marba? You get Argus, the 15th Colossus. Argus' battle has to be one of those creative ones. Like the process of to do damage to him is really well thought out. How you have to figure out piece by piece. It's not just like a one part strategy and boom, you've done damage to him. Like let's say Valus, climb him up, done. Quadratus, hit its feet, done. No, there's a whole process of doing damage to him. Because you have to really think about what to do. And also the location of the seagulls, I think that's the right what they're called, the magic markers that you have to stab. They're actually not placed in the obvious area. Well, it is on his head, but then his second one is placed in a creative area. Like most of them that just be on like the back, the head, or an arm. And for him, he has a really creative one in the palm of his hand, which I really enjoyed. You gotta be really creative against this guy. This is the more intimidating before we go. He's only the third one. Gaius, named after the Greek Earth Mother Gaia, but after Dorman's description, I highly disagree that saying how its anger can shatter the world. You're basically the knight of the Colossus, where it has an epic one-on-one duel between the main protagonist, Wander. It's a battle against the soldiers and their swords. Wander's magic sword versus Gaius Stone's David versus Goliath. It's basically that type of tale. The boss battle is actually a lot of people's favorites. I mean, it's like basically one of the underdog favorites. It's like not everybody's favorite, but it's in the top 3 if you don't include like people like Malice, because he's almost like in the top 3. But Gaius is in there for people's top 3s or 5s, so it's a pretty good battle. If you want my full opinion on Dirge, then go check out my Let's Play or Top 10 Scariest Things in Video Game History, because I talked so much about Dirge in those parts, and frankly, I've basically said everything about him. Dirge's battle is so action-packed and adrenaline-filled that it's like it's one of my personal favorite battles in Shadow of the Colossus. Most people would hate his battle because it doesn't give you a breather, but after you stab him, he'll give you that breather. So I'm like, as long as if it's not a constant action, then it's fine. As long as we get that moment of breather, then that's completely fine. And also, I know I said it in everything I've said about those eyes. Scare the crap out of me. They're just soul piercing. And yeah, if you want more info, just watch my Let's Play or Top 10 Scariest Things. Malice, the final boss, has to be the most emotional boss battle ever. Before the battle, you have to see Aggro fall down the cliff. So now you've lost your only friend. And before you go face Malice. And during the battle, there are so many things running through many people's heads. Like, was all this necessary to bring the girl back to life? Do these Colossi deserve to die? Can Dorman be trusted? And was all this worth losing Aggro for? The music that plays is so tear-jerking. It's not like some epic, over-the-top opera or orchestra. It's just some quiet symphony, which that just really brings out the tear. That has to be one of the best final bosses ever. Phalanx is considered one of those magical moments in the Shadow of the Colossus, and is considered to be one of the greatest boss battles of all time in video game history, not just in the game itself. But sadly, I'm not on the same boat as them. Phalanx boss battle is impressive after a second go for me, because my first time was just a bad experience, so I had to give it another try. Which, it's not a bad fight, I enjoy it, but it's not that amazing moment that I'm like, all inspired by it. It's not that. But one, like, for me, how I set it out is, like, the boss battle is pretty well. The emotion of it, which Shadow of the Colossus has, and then there's atmosphere, which Phalanx did not have, because it's just sand everywhere in the sphere, instead of more just sand. I mean, I would have liked it, but again, there's too much sand.
Once again, this whole broadcast has been brought to you by sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it.
Due to process of elimination, oh, forget it, you know it's Avion. There's been a war since Shadow of the Colossus came out about who's a better boss battle, Avion or Phalanx. I apologize to all the Phalanx people, but I'm on the Avion side, because it's basically, Avion and Phalanx are basically the same fight, but Avion is more action-packed and has better atmosphere, which I totally enjoy, and the music is so amazing that it's perhaps my favorite soundtrack ever in video game history. The boss battle is enjoyable, the atmosphere is amazing, the music is amazing. That just makes up for one perfect boss, Avion, the #1 Shadow of the Colossus boss.